we are going to be checking out some new music. I got a few things lined up here. We'll check out some more after. But I just moved into my new house and haven't reacted to anything besides the new Wage War song. I haven't reacted to anything in the past couple weeks, and there's a lot of cool music coming out, and there's just way too much stuff to react to. So I figured today I will stream on Twitch and react to some stuff to put on YouTube with chat here. We got a few things lined up. We're going to start off with the first three being all songs from Jake Segura, the singer of Sin Soldier. I have not listened to his latest 3 songs, so I'm going to listen to all 3 of them right now and put all of them in one video is the plan, instead of just individually reacting to them all. We are reacting to the Jake Segura EP, not actually, but little combo of 3 songs. So I don't remember what the last thing I checked out by Jake Segura was. I think it was It Can't Rain Forever, I think is what it was. Jake's solo music is interesting. It's different. So yeah, guys, you guys let me know if audio levels are too low or too loud or anything like that. What the hell? I think my keyboard is disconnected. Yeah, we got 3 songs from Jake Segura. We're gonna start off with "It's Okay Not to Be Okay." I like the atmosphere already.
Who taught you to wear a brave face like this? Who taught you to smile when you just feel sick? Who taught you that your problems matter any less than the people that expect you always at your best? Who taught you what you feel is something to neglect? Cause I think you were worth that mess. It's okay not to be okay, so let it all out. When it's pouring rain, you're safe right here with me. I will never challenge you for what you can't change, what you hide in your head till you're sick. Remember, you are not a buddy for feeling it.
That falsetto slip.
Don't have to fake it to make me stay. It's okay not to be okay.
Oh, an EDM drop.
It's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay.
Yeah, I've talked about it in a few, like the videos I've done to Jake's solo music, and to me it kind of feels like these are songs that like he wrote for Sin Soldier and just like felt like they weren't polished enough or good enough, or maybe there were songs he wanted to experiment on a little bit and he didn't feel like they were safe enough for the Sin Soldier fan base, and maybe they wouldn't perceive them too well. So like this is very interesting. But the thing is, I feel like you could take these vocals and these vocal melodies and these lyrics and put them on a Sin Soldier rock instrumental, and it would sound like a Sin Soldier song, and it would sound fine. But instead, it's on this like really poppy EDM electronic instrumental, and it's interesting. It gives him a lot of space to be creative and do different things. But to me, it does sound like I said, it's just not polished sounding, but the production sounds better on this one. I remember It Can't Rain Forever having some problems with the production. I'm expecting your fave so far to be either sob stories or complicated. We'll see.
To see boundaries in a selfish light. Who taught you you're only lovable without a spine? Who taught you keeping quiet equals being loved? Who taught you that compliance makes you good enough? Acceptance isn't worth
yeah, this production's so good.
I'm begging you to call it love. It's okay not to be okay, so let it all out when it's pouring.
Oh my god, this is cool.
Right here with me. I will never challenge you for what you can't change, what you hide in your head till you're sick. Remember, you are not a buddy for feeling it. Don't have to thank you to make me stay. So turn us up to 10 when they're judging from the steeples. Cut the cancer up, will you tolerate his lethal? 'Cause love will go to war, anything come dead last, that'll feel true.
That breathy
Till you treat you like you wish they had.
Ooh, the heartbeat.
It's okay not to be okay, so let it all out. When it's pouring rain, you're safe right here with me.
Got those snaps in the background.
What you hide in your head till you're sick. Remember, you are not a burden for feeling it. Don't have to fake it to make me stay. It's okay not to be okay. 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 It's okay not to be okay.
Ooh, a dark note at the end there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is very well done. Like this is very good for what it is. But like it's not my thing. Like I'm not super into like the EDM sort of thing. This is like pop EDM with that kind of chorus / bridge leading up to that like EDM electronic drop. He does it very well. It's just like the first time we've ever really heard this style from Jake or Citizen Soldier. It's done very well. It's just not my thing, but I can recognize it's good, and I can definitely see why people would like this. I actually do like a lot of parts of it. I don't love the part where he's like, let's turn it up to 10. That was a little not my thing either, but pretty good, honestly. Like, not like I was expecting it to be bad, but like listening to Jake's solo music, like you don't know what you're gonna expect. Like I have no idea what's gonna happen. Every song's been completely different so far, so it's just gonna be, and that's the beauty in what he's doing here, is that he's just able to do what he wants. Like he wanted to make an EDM pop song, and he fucking did it and nailed it. And for what it is, I like it. So that was pretty cool. The lyrics are a little shallow. They don't have too much depth to them. But that's kind of what I was saying about how like I feel like some of these parts he just maybe felt they weren't good enough for CS. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the approach at this solo career is like he is writing these songs for this solo career. But in my mind, he like wrote them for CS and then was like, these aren't good enough for CS. So like I'll just release them over here because I still like them and put my heart into them. That's how I feel. Chorus for Sob Stories is actually different from when it was first leaked. Personally, like the old version, I never listened to their teasers, so I never know if they're changed. So it's okay not to be okay. It was pretty good. Now let's go to Complicated. I heard a lot of people say this is their favorite one so far. The atmospheres are really cool. The font here reminds me of Minecraft.
Living, bring a stigma. More than I'm explaining myself. More than nothing will help.
21 Pilot vibes.
This ain't helping. I'm too overwhelming. Every shrink, every dark, everyone. They just pass me around like a blunt.
Pass me around like a blunt. Oh, that was cool.
No shit. Who the hell would choose to feel like this? If a silver bullet does exist, I wouldn't have found it by now. I'm too complicated, I freaking hate it. Burning through everybody's patience. Hardest part of trying to heal is knowing how annoyed they must feel. I know they blame me for never changing, but trust me, no one hates it more than I hate it. I'm too complicated, I'm too complicated.
This one's interesting. The chorus honestly gives me like a Shinedown vibe, kind of like an arena rock sort of feel. Wow, the lyrics, I don't love him saying freaking in the chorus there. He dropped shit. He dropped an S-bomb in there. I like this one. I like the sound of this one more. It's kind of got like a I don't know, it's got like a super heavy bass kind of R&B feel to it. This is interesting. Every song he's dropped on this solo stuff has been so different.
Stories convoluted, shames so deeply rooted. The more I try to prove that I'm good, the more that I get misunderstood. You say I'm difficult, no shame. Who the hell would choose to feel like this? I can tell they're all so over me. I ain't surprised, it's so mine. I'm too complicated, I freaking hate it. Burning through everybody's patience. Hardest part of trying to heal is knowing how annoyed they must feel. I know they blame me for never changing, but trust me, no one hates it more than I hate it. I'm too complicated, I'm too complicated. Spare your words of wisdom, please. The source is dead, but you still beat me down with more hollow advice. Giving up's the closest thing to being happy I'll find.
Whoa.
I'm complicated and I hate it.
Oh.
Everybody's patient. Hardest part of trying to heal is knowing how annoyed they must feel. I know they blame me for never changing, but trust me, no one hates it more than I hate it. I'm too complicated, I'm too complicated. I'm complicated.
That one was really cool. There was like a breakdown in there. It was like a southern EDM breakdown. A lot of EDM vibes in these two songs. Very electronical. I actually really enjoyed this. This is not a sound I listen to, but this was really just fun to me. Like, music doesn't have to be that serious. Like, obviously, I love listening to music that is super serious and intense and emotional. But like, at the end of the day, like, a lot of music is just fun. You know, pop music, rap music. It's fun music. Like, everybody listen to music for different reasons, and you can listen to music for many different reasons. You can listen to them. You can listen to music to cry to study to party to. You know, every type of music has a different vibe, and this is just fun to me. I love that really neat, unique breakdown. I really like in the bridge. There's this saying like you're beating a dead horse. Like if someone is basically like talking about a subject and they just keep saying the same shit over and over and over, and it's just they're saying the same thing and not saying anything new. And I love how he used that saying in the bridge here. He said the horse is already dead, but you still beat me. He said something like that. Last three songs from Jake haven't stuck with you. Yeah, man. I mean, it's interesting because like it's cool because he's already established himself as a creator in Citizen Soldier. So pretty much no matter what he does in this solo career, it can't hurt him. You know what I mean? It can only like it's not like he's trying to. I doubt Jake's idea with the solo career is that he's gonna like blow up and become this huge like pop artist. Like, to me, this is just him having fun, and he's got these songs that he's written probably over the years. Because like I don't know why, but in my heart, I feel like these are songs that he made to release under Citizen Soldier and ended up doing this under a solo career. Maybe I'm wrong. Like I said, maybe he wrote these songs for the solo career, but that's just not my opinion. I think this is really cool because like he really just can't like you said, Chad, like you don't rock with these three songs, like, and that's fine, you know, like, but that can't really hurt Jake because there are people that are gonna enjoy these songs and the solo career, and if no one enjoyed them, it wouldn't hurt him because he still has CS, and obviously a lot of us fans will go to CS for what we go to CS for, the emotional lyrics, the melodies, the big choruses and whatnot. And in here, you don't know what you're going to get. A few of these songs have been super emotional. It Can't Rain Forever, It's Okay Not to Be Okay. Like, those are emotional songs and sadder songs. But then you have a song like this. It's like, this song kind of reminds me of like Too Loud from CS. It's got this like arena rock feel to it, but also super experimental. And I mean, as a artist myself, like it is cool to just like experiment. Like in my music, I pretty much don't make a song that doesn't have screaming in it. And I just made like 3 songs last week that have 0 screams in them. And that might not seem like a super experimental thing, but to me, it was like an actual challenge to make those songs. Cause like so many times I was writing the lyrics and the melodies and I would be like, oh man, I could scream right there. It'd be so cool. And then I like have to like kind of control my brain a little bit and be like, okay, let's try and do something different. Like instead of screaming there, let's try a different singing style or whatever. Right. And, so as a quote unquote artist, it must be awesome for Jake to be able to go to this other career technically and be able to do whatever he wants. He's allowed to drop the shit word and say freaking. I think it's cringe saying freaking. Like if you're gonna go there, just go all out, man. Just just drop the F-bomb. No one cares. Like people don't want that in CS because CS has a lot of younger fans and a lot of Christian fans and a lot of people who frown upon profanity. So like if you're gonna go to this solo career and be like, all right, I like cursing, so I'm gonna do it on here. Just do it all the way. He's having fun, and more people discover the solo project plus CS. It's a win no matter what. Exactly, Architect. Like there is no downside to this unless he like said some outlandish things in the lyrics, right? And there's some controversy, but like there's genuinely like no chance you can only go up from here. I've decided after these 4 singles, I'm only listening to the other singles on release day, the lyric video itself, and when you react to them, and I won't listen to them again until the full album drops. Yeah, man, I actually liked this. I thought this was really cool. It's oddly enough, you would think I wouldn't like this song, but it's like the most interesting one to me. All right, let's go on to Jake's latest song, Sob Stories, came out 23 hours ago. I don't know what this is going to be about. It's Sob Stories. That's a title. Let's go. Oh yeah, I wanted to say that last song gave me like 21 Pilots vibes, and some of Jake's vocals reminded me of the Jonas Brothers. Some of those like falsetto melodies in there were like super pop heavy.
Here I come, drama dumping, empaths see me and they start running. Did I really say that out loud? Burning out, everybody, compassion fatigue's got nothing on me. Never learned to just shut my mouth. Look, I didn't ask to be a train wreck. Look, I know you don't know how to take it. Look, I guess I'm gonna have to fake it. Guess that's the safest move. Everybody's sick of my same sob stories. Care about me, it's probably so damn boring. Shaking heads in every silence, I can feel them roll their eyes. Everybody's sick of my same sob stories. There I go.
This is not something I would ever listen to in my free time, but like I'm loving it just listening to it this one time. That's something I feel like people don't understand about reaction channels. It's like I can react to a song and love it for the reaction, but never listen to it again because it's just not something I listen to. But I'm here completely involved in this universe of this song, of the artist who's making the song. And I'm loving it for what it is, even though it's not something that like I necessarily love, if that makes sense. The production, the singing, the melodies, it's so good. Like I personally am just not super into pop music and like EDM music. I'm sorry to keep using those genres, but this is what it reminds me of. I'm not super into it, but like I'm fully giving myself over to the sound that Jake's creating here and just being just, I don't know, I'm just being in it, you know what I mean? And I'm enjoying it, man. Jake sounds great. I don't know what was up with the production on that one song I reacted to, because like now it's so good. This is a straight up pop song. I like the message of the song, like just saying like I'm always like I'm always crying, you know, I'm always like telling all these people my problems, and I'm always being a downer, having a pity party. And I can feel their eyes roll when I walk in the door. I can feel them sigh and their head shakes, because when I walk into the room, I'm always the sad person, and everyone's sick of my sob stories. So I like the message of the song.
There I go, oversharing, could hear a pin drop, everybody's staring. Do me a solid, blow my brains out.
God damn.
I never change, but do I wanna? Maybe they're right, I'm addicted to drama. Somebody come put down this sad clown. Look, I didn't ask to be a train wreck. Look, I just don't know how to change it. Look, it's probably better that
I like this pre-chorus.
Trust I'm screwed. Everybody's sick of my same soft stories. Caring about me, it's probably so temporary. Shaking heads in every silence, I can feel them roll their eyes. Everybody's sick of my same soft stories. A dumpster fire, just pitch and roll. The only thing I'm good at now is getting old. At this point, man, I just don't know if I could give away one ticket to my funeral.
A lead guitar. That's such a fun melody. That's so catchy.
Same sob stories. Caring about me, it's probably so temporary. Shaking heads in every silence, I can feel them roll their eyes. Everybody's sick of my same sob stories.
Dude, that was so fun. And I'm just thinking about, like, if they release this under Citizen Soldier, like, I would be so not into this. But it's just so smart of Jake to make these songs under his name. Because like we said, there's no downside to it. Like, if I didn't like this song, who gives a shit, you know? Man, that was fun. Those melodies are so catchy, man. Everybody's like, oh my god, that was fun. I like that, man. That one and Complicated are really fun. Complicated is probably my favorite. I don't know what my favorite is that he's released so far. Probably Armageddon, because it's the most rock sounding and the most CS sounding, which was so smart on his part, by the way, to have that be the first song released under his name, because it was the most Citizen Soldier grounded song, and it didn't seem... I remember reacting to it and be like, oh, this doesn't sound too different from CS. But now every song since has been super different. So that was super smart on Jake's part. Dude, that was fun, man. All three of those songs are really good. I'd say Complicated was my favorite out of those three. And I'd say It's Okay Not to Be Okay is probably my least favorite he's dropped so far. Man, those were good songs. Those were good. Yeah, okay. Let's I got some more. I don't know if you guys are still here. I don't know if I'm alone or not. But we got some more songs lined up here. This is Ego Death by Atreyu. I heard a little snippet of this song on, I think it's Instagram. I heard literally like 5 seconds of it, and I was like, I have to check that out. It's been out for a month? Oh my god, where have I been? I thought this came out like 2 weeks ago. Okay. Ego Death, Atreyu. It's literally 2 minutes and 22 seconds long, so I'm assuming it's going to be really heavy, especially with those like 5 seconds I heard of it. Atreyu is the very first band I ever saw live. Back in 2021, I was 16 years old, and saw him with Motionless in White, Ice Nine Kills, and Black Veil Brides. And Atreyu was the opener band, the very first band. So very first band I ever saw live, and they were incredible. And I love a bunch of their songs. So I'm excited to check this out. I don't know if I think I've reacted to like one song by Atreyu. I'm not sure. But no more yapping. Let's check out Ego Death by Atreyu. Ooh. This is gonna be pissed off.
I'm not so good at first impression. I just forget your name as soon as I turn around. I feel myself before I even start. And there has to be a way to turn around at this point. Am I done to forget? I've lived a life just trying to stay afloat. And time's away from me to step that flow. Delusional thoughts. I can't even swim. I'm sinking on them. Sinking in, I'm sick of this changing how I live.
Oh, a complete switch up here.
I gotta get what I want, and if I can't, then it seems that I have lost the best of my heart. And if it's gone, then I'll have to find myself. I guess that I'll stay trapped in my own hell. I gotta get what I want, and if I can't, then it seems that I have lost the best of my heart. And if it's gone, then I'll have to find myself. I guess that I'll stay trapped in my own hell.
Is this gonna go to a big breakdown?
Digging up the grave of my former self.
Oh, God.
Asking where the fuck did I go wrong? This is Ego Death.
Oh! Wow, 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 wow. Oh my god, that's so fucking bendy. Look at the solo. Oh my god, those vocals. Oh, I wish that would have went on longer. They're all jumping off. Oh my god. He looked like he hurt himself there. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, Ego Death, Atreyu. I have a lot of thoughts on this. So, at first, the song starts off super fast-paced, mosh pitty, heavy. Love the screams. I think his name is Brandon, is the vocalist. Love the first part of the song. And then out of nowhere, complete mood shift. The video was very dark and like black and white and a lot of contrast. And then as soon as the song switched up and went into Brandon singing in this really light tone, the video changed up and we got like a drone shot of a car and a very pretty scenery. And the video switched with the song. The song at first was very heavy, fast. The video was very dark. Then it got light and pretty. The video got pretty. So I love that artistically for the music video. At first, I didn't love this middle section with just the singing. I was like, oh my god, like why couldn't we just have like a super fast, heavy song and just like keep it that way? But now that the song's over and I've taken the whole thing in, I do love the just kind of not the typical metalcore structure, you know? Like we got this first, just a straight up verse and then into like a acapella chorus. Brandon, like I said, I think his name's Brandon, so I'm gonna keep calling him Brandon. Beautiful voice. He has such a huge, powerful, rich voice. He's very good live too. And And so that whole chorus part, at first I was a little thrown off because I was like, oh my God, like, why did we take this really heavy, fast song and then put the super pretty part in it? Not that I don't like the part, I just don't love it being in this song. And then it was more of just a super big bridge into the screaming bridge that really reminds me of that song that really blew up the Plot in You. I forget the name, but you guys know on TikTok there was this song from the Plot in You where I have spent my life chasing things that have only brought me pain. That like super drawn out screaming bridge from the Plot in You. It was super big on TikTok. I think it's one of their biggest songs now. That's what this reminds me of. This screaming bridge here.
This is myself asking where the fuck did
Completely empty instrumental. There's no reverb effects in the background. There's no risers. There's no quiet drums, no guitars. There's nothing. It's just screaming, and it goes on for so long, and it just reminds me a lot of that the Plot in You song. And then we go and then, oh my God, the scream at the end here.
This is death!
And that groovy riff comes in, and that transitions into a solo, which was crazy. The song obviously is super short. But man, this is cool. It's different. I like that it doesn't follow that typical verse, chorus structure. It's a verse, a bridge, a breakdown, and a solo. It's like completely different. It kind of feels a little like trend chasey in a way. It seems like they made a song with the intent of being like, okay, let's be different. Let's like blow up on TikTok or something. Like let's have a big moment in the song. It seems like they're trying to build hype for whatever's coming. I don't know if there's an album, but this was crazy. I really liked it. I didn't know if I was going to like it after the clean portion, but very cool and very cool video. I'm excited to see what else they do. If they have more singles or an album. This was cool, man. This was cool. Yeah, what's up, Op? Welcome to the stream, man. We've checked out 4 songs now. Now we're gonna check out From Ashes to New, Die For You. From Ashes to New, I have not reacted to them in a long time. I have not listened to anything from Ashes to New since their Blackout album. I think that's what it was called, Blackout. I did a full album reaction to that album. Haven't reacted to anything. They had a song with Aaron Pauli from Of Mice and Men. I reacted to that, but they've been putting out a lot of music, and I just have not been reacting to it. I kind of fell out of this band after that album. I've been following this band since like the beginning. Like I think I started listening to this band in like 2016, and followed them for a long time. And just to me, they've kind of become this kind of. And I hate to be that guy who like says shit like this, because I usually hate guys that say this. But they've turned into this super like radio metalcore, octane core sort of band, and I hate to be that guy saying that. And I don't hate them for it, because obviously that's where the money's at, that's where the viewers, the listeners are, and that's where the fame's at, right? So I don't blame them. And it's not like they changed their sound; they still have that super like rap rock Linkin Park sound that they started with, but they've really modernized it, and they're really blowing up. So good for them. I do enjoy a lot of their music. I just not interested in what they're doing lately. To me, what's happened from Ashes to New, every song has the same chorus, in my opinion. It is always Danny singing in this super high register and hitting these super high notes, and the chorus is always like so big. And I love a big chorus, but it's like every song is that way, and it just gets old to me. I love Matt. I love his rapping, and I love his additions of screaming. And the production's great, and I'm yapping for no reason. So I'm hoping this can change my mind, because I've heard a lot of people enjoy this, and every time they come out with a new song, I'm like, I don't want to react to it. And then the thumbnail for this one is intriguing to me. It looks super artistic, with a woman covering her eye behind a tree. So paired with the thumbnail, and people said they liked it a lot, I figured I'd check it out. So this is you love this song, it has blown up and it absolutely deserves the attention. This is off a new album called Reflections. That's why Blackout was kind of boring for me. Almost every song sounded. I really liked the Blackout album. Like I reacted to the whole thing. It was a really good album. But yeah, the choruses just the great choruses. They're just always the same theme. It's always Danny singing. It always ends with a scream too. Like it always ends with a fry scream. But yeah, this is Die For You. Let's check it out.
Sticks and stones, they break my bones. But
it's pretty.
To make me wish that I was dead. I sold my soul, but I still owe. 'Cause I always pay.
I love the video.
Your regrets. You keep filling me with holes, emptiness that I call home. I will die for you, but it's the last time. All that I died for you is never enough for you. Over and over, I'm not gonna die for you. Should I give up for you? Could we find something new? Over and over, I'm not gonna die for you. Die for you. If I let go
Oh my, what the fuck?
from control, will you make me pay your blood for all my debts? I should have
I like these verses.
to get this close.
Okay, you know, we're not just gonna brush over that. What the fuck was that? What was that serpent tongue I just saw? Oh my god, I've seen that. Like people actually do that. Like they like cut their tongue half open. I did that on accident. Fun fact, we're gonna stop listening to the song for a second. I was in a car accident in 4th grade. I don't remember how old I was. In 4th grade, my dad was driving. Someone came into our lane heading towards us. It was early in the morning. My dad had to go right off the road. And since it was early, the grass had dew on it and it was super wet. So when my dad hit the grass and slammed the brakes, it did nothing because the grass was wet and we just slid over it. Went right into this giant oak tree. And we were going, I don't know, probably 40, 50 miles per hour. And when it happened, we hit the tree and my jaw clenched down on my tongue and I bit my tongue in half. It didn't completely like sever, but it was like there was like a huge chunk taken out of my tongue, and you could like put like a straw or something from the bottom, it would come out the top. Was insane. It sucked. And I was pretty young. So that was, I don't know, you guys don't give a shit about this, but anyway, I thought I'd say that. That was crazy. I had to drink like smoothies forever. It was awful. But what the hell is that? People just cut their tongues. Like mine was not by choice. That just happened. But people do that. That's crazy. Hell, look at that. Matt, I just said imagine. I'm not going to continue that thought. Let's listen to the song. Oh, Danny sounds great. Where's Matt, man? I mean, it's a great chorus. You get a bridge. Yeah, it's a great chorus, man, but it's super emotional. It's impactful, but they all sound like that to me. Matt, what are you doing, man?
I know you say you want to take time, but I've been hearing all the same lies. Now I'm running out of daylight. Are we ever gonna make it right? Yeah. Everything that I want, I can't control. Everything that you need, I never know. Is everything that we are just dead and gone? You're everything I want. You're everything I need. You're everything I love.
Damn, Danny. Ooh, I love that. Drop out chorus. That's a really cool note to end that on. Die for You, From Ashes to New. Yes, so they were pretty much just like, all right, we have this huge, like, emotional song. Let's get a hot goth baddie and put her in the video, and let's get almost 200,000 views in 5 days. It was a really good song. Matt, where was Matt hiding? Has he been singing on these last few songs? Do I need to react to like every From Ashes to New song that's dropped since the album? Is this the first time Matt has sang like that? He was only here for the bridge. He sounded great. Where's he been hiding that? That was cool, man. It's because like it's kind of a tough deal when you have a band that has like a dual vocalist vibe, but one of the vocalists is they're very stuck in that one thing they do. Like Matt, he is the rapper. He does screaming, but when bands want to do something different when they have that dual vocalist thing, like if they want to do an emotional singing ballad, and then it's like, okay, do we just have the singer just sing? And like, how do we incorporate that other vocalist, you know? Because there was no room in here for Matt to do some like cool rapping or screaming. So like they had him sing. It's like, that's either what they do. They have to have him sing, or that he's not a part of the song, you know? So he sounded great. This song sounded great. I like this a lot. But it's like, I still have the same critique. And it's not even a critique. I'm not mad at him for it. But it's just something that I can't listen to all the time. Like, it's always that chorus. Their choruses are always like that. Danny's a phenomenal vocalist. He's a great, clean singer. His screams are great. So much emotion behind his voice. And their lyrics are great. Their melodies are great. But I can't listen to those choruses too often. I just can't. But great song, great video. I like that a lot. I will definitely save that to my playlist. This is one of those songs that isn't anything crazy or unique, but I just love it for what it is. The production and the atmospheres are really good. Really good. I like that. All right. I am kind of nervous for this one. This is Beartooth 3. This has been out for almost 2 weeks now. Beartooth is one of my favorite bands of all time. I haven't reacted to anything since Attention, which was the single they released after The Surface. I love Beartooth. Like I said, one of my favorite bands. I've been seeing a lot of drama and controversy over this song. I have tried to stay away from it because I've wanted to react to this song and haven't had the chance to since I just moved. I've wanted to react to it. I've heard a lot about it. I haven't heard zero of the song, but I've heard a lot about it. Apparently, it's super poppy, super soft, like Attention. But that's not even what everybody's talking about. Everybody's talking about Caleb Shomo and his new appearance. I've heard a lot of jokes about people saying he is came out. I've seen some stuff with Bronze from Attila, basically having a little bit of beef with Caleb Shomo. I heard that Caleb deleted his Instagram after all this went down. From what I know, he's dressing different now. I think he's like wearing like crop tops and like makeup and stuff. I don't really have an opinion on it until I listen to this. So that's really all I know going in. I above all, I care about the music. Like, I just want the song to be good. I don't care if it's fucking bluegrass. I just want it to be good. And then we'll talk about the rest after. So, go.
Got the world in my hands, never felt so alone. Yeah. See the path in my head, scared of where it goes. Do I love it?
Video's really cool.
I wanna know, am I really lonely? Or am I the reason I'm alone? But I know something you don't know. I'm free, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. I thought it was a halo over me, had me by the neck so hard to breathe. Could it be? I'm free, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. I'm running to the light so you can see every single fucked up piece of me. Could it be? I'm free, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. I'm free, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free.
Oh, the camera work.
So that look on my face gave it all away.
shit.
Thought it was a halo over me, had me by the neck so hard to breathe. Could it be? I'm free, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free, running to the light so you can see every single fucked up piece of me. Could it be? I'm free, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free,
There is so much to unpack with this song. There's so much to say about this whole thing. That little outro there with like the scream going out of the instrumental after the instrumental is done and having that little cough, it's just so Beartooth, man. That's so like from the Disgusting album. Like there's so many songs where he ends out like that. Kind of looks like TX2. He looks like Youngblood. I don't even want to talk about this because like there's just so many things to say, and there's so many things you can say the wrong way and offend people. I love Caleb Shomo. I love his journey. He is so inspiring, from the Attack days to starting Beartooth to his weight loss journey, his battle with alcoholism to being this huge frontman in this band. He's super inspiring. One of my favorite vocalists, one of my favorite songwriters. I love him. I love him as a person. This is just a drastic change out of nowhere. The first thing I want to say is anything I say further doesn't fucking matter at the end of the day. This guy's name is Caleb Shomo. He can be whoever the fuck he wants to be, and I love him for it. Do whatever he wants. I'm here for it. Good for him. I'm glad he has what he has here. It is off-putting on this at the same time, though. It is interesting the way he's carrying himself in this video, the traits he's kind of adapted seamlessly out of nowhere, the outfits, the mannerisms. To me, he looks like he's trying to act like Marilyn Manson. Like the way he looks at the camera and touches his face and stuff, super Marilyn Manson-y. He reminds me of Youngblood now. It's just, it's strange. The video itself, very well done. Awesome camera work, very cool shots with the mirrors, and like having multiple Calebs in one shot is super cool. Just overall, the video making of this is really cool. Talking about the song exclusively, chorus is super catchy. Breakdown is really cool. I like those kind of triplet patterns with the guitars and the drums and the screams, and it went on for longer than I thought it would. I didn't love in like the intro verse how Caleb would like giggle at the end of a line, or like he'd like scoff or like sigh or something. Like, let me find it. Hold on.
See the path in my head, scared of where it goes. To I love so alone. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, I don't love the attitude he has in his voice in this intro. Yeah, instrumentally, this sounds very similar to The Surface and Attention. It doesn't seem like they've really adapted any new traits productionally. And those sighs are very Ronnie Radke. Oh God, don't say that. That just added on to my frustration. Holy shit. I don't know, because like it's such a hard thing to talk about, because obviously I just don't want to hate on the guy, because I do love him, but it's just, and at the end of the day, we shouldn't give a fuck. But like also, like if you're someone who doesn't want to watch this, then you won't watch it, right? Like the whole idea behind the song is free. He's free to be him. And so is this him? Is this the new him? Is this who he's always been and he's finally coming out with himself here? Like, or is that kind of like a metaphor in saying he's free to do whatever, even doing this, even though if it's not like him? I don't know. It's interesting. I am kind of disappointed with the song. It was cool, but like you could put this on the surface, you know, it's nothing new. I do really like the kind of nostalgic outro with him like singing and coughing at the end. It does have a bunch of Beartooth layers to the song that I love. I know I seem like I'm being super negative, but I'm kind of just conflicted with this. I don't love the song. I think if I listened to the song without the video, I would like it more. But it's just strange. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, look at the way he looks here. This is just, it's just odd. It's different, man. And like, I don't know. It's just a very abrupt change in his appearance and his performance in these music videos. There are a lot of things I liked about the song, and the video was done very well. I hope Caleb's doing good. Obviously, he deleted his Instagram, assuming from all of the hate he's been getting since the song dropped, and I hope he's doing well. Obviously, feel for him if he's probably getting hella hate messages and comments and whatever. There can be some very cruel people on the internet, especially when you show this side of yourself. I'm curious as to what's going to go on with Beartooth in the future, man. I do love them, and I'll continue to support them and see what they do. Maybe something going on mentally, and the change is like him trying to disassociate from it. I don't know, man. You never know what's going through someone's head. I hope he's doing well. I hope, because he's had a long mental battle in life, and I hope this isn't like some sort of relapse for himself, you know? Yeah. I don't know what to think about this, man. It's different. All right, let's move on to August Burns Red Behemoth. This came out 2 weeks ago. I've only ever listened to one August Burns Red album. I think it came out in like 2021, 2022. I saw them live back in April, about a year ago. Saw them live with Bullet for My Valentine and Trivium and Bleed From Within. They were really good. I liked them a lot. They were... I don't know. They're just not super my thing. Like, they're super heavy. They're super upbeat. But I hate to say this, but every song kind of sounds the same to me. I feel like their drumming sounds a lot, and their riffs sound a lot like each other throughout every song. Vocalist is super capable, though. And I heard this song's pretty heavy, as everything I've heard from them has been pretty heavy. So let's check this out. Oh shit. That's super classic.
I mentioned in my youth, he claimed me as his son. He echoes in my mind.
Oh, the video.
What I've done. The memories made me believe escape was never a plan for me. I mentioned in my
the drums.
youth, call me the beloved one.
Damn, that is so old school metalcore. The syncopation with those screams there, and then turning it into that low scream. I'm breaking the door. Like, matching that with, oh my god, the chugs. That low scream. The video's so cool. Oh. Oh, we got the Reaper. Whoa, the high? Drum roll. Oh shit. The talking. Oh god.
guitar in the left ear. Damn, his lows are beefy. I don't recall his lows being that good. This is a really good song. Oh, the chants. Oh, what a shot that was.
My legacy won't be one of shame and silence.
Damn, his lows are fucking crazy. I got some like Ginger vibes right here. Damn. Oh shit.
Your curse will seal my fate. My soul was too vulnerable.
Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, August Burns Red's just one of those like classic metalcore bands that just like went under my radar, man. Like I know they're among the Kill Switch Engages, the Azalea Dyings, you know, they're in that sound. They came up at the same time, and they're a big metalcore band, and they're very good. It's just they just slipped by me. I need to react to their old stuff for sure. Like I don't know. I only know that one album, like 2021 or something, whatever that album was. I've only listened to that album, and I think I've listened to Ghost by August Burns Red, which is like one of their older ones. And other than that, I don't think I've heard anything by them. This was really good, man. The low screams, man, the breakdowns. It's just super like classic metalcore, dude. The beat down breakdowns, the guitar work, the drumming, fucking crazy. That was insane. That was such a good video too. The second breakdown there with like the light coming out of his mouth, that was crazy. Okay, this is Scatterbrain Phases. Scatterbrain is Brian, ex-singer of I Prevail. I've reacted to a ton of I Prevail on the channel. I reacted to the latest album, talked a lot about Brian's departure from the band in those videos, if you guys want to check those out. Have not listened to Scatterbrain's solo. It's Brian, ex-singer of I Prevail. This is his solo music. I believe he released a cover and this song. I know he did an interview. I think it was Rock Sound or something like that. I watched like 10 minutes of that because I really don't know how to feel about this whole thing, because there's a very two sides to this whole thing. A lot of people think like Brian's an asshole. A lot of people think Eric's an asshole. A lot of people hate I Prevail now. A lot of people say I Prevail sucks without Brian. I don't know. I kind of want to just like get past all that. And like I Prevail's I Prevail now. Brian's doing his own thing. I kind of want to just forget about it all. But at the same time, it's like you kind of can't, because it all started there. So like anytime you listen to I Prevail, you're going to think about Brian. When you listen to Brian Scatterbrain, you're going to think about I Prevail. There's really no way around it. I'm curious as to what this song's about. I've heard like snippets on like Instagram. I don't know if it's like straight up pop music or like rap, or if he's doing rock stuff, because he was always like the singer rapper of I Prevail. So I don't know if it's like straight up just like singing and rapping. I doubt there'd be like crazy breakdowns and stuff. More music overall. Sound like a win to me. Yeah. All right. Let's see what this is about, man. I'm curious. I don't think I'm gonna like it, but I'm curious as to what it is. Oh, we're getting like a story thing? Oh, this is like that one music video for I Prevail. I think it's Hurricane. Interesting. My phases.
So much for a happy ending. Everything's to start, but you control the ending. Now I'm gone. I've been on my own, going through some changes. I'm not gonna lie, been going through some phases. Every single night, I've been getting faded. You don't like to start, but you control the ending. Cause nights like this, they drag on and on. Hope you got everything you ever wanted. Turns out that I just wasn't good enough. And now I'm barely holding on to something, something everybody wants it. Make a lot of people turn their back like it's nothing. Fame will come upon you, it's a curse in the night, yeah. I've been on my own, going through some changes. I'm not gonna lie, been going through some phases. Every single night, I've been getting faded. Cause I let her fuck up, can't believe you played me. Now I'm on my own, going through some changes. I'm not gonna lie, been going through some phases. Every single night, I've been getting faded. You don't like to start, but you control the ending. Now I'm gone. It's over in the blink of an eye. Guess it's over. I can't believe you left me to die. It's not what I wanted, but it's all I got. Turns out it's for the best and just didn't work out. Now I gotta let you go, gotta move on with my life. I've been on my own, going through some changes. I'm not gonna lie, been going through some phases. Every single night, I've been getting faded. You don't write the start, but you control the ending. Now I'm gone.
Damn. I couldn't say anything that whole time. I was just keeping with the story. That was beautiful. At first, I was gonna have a critique and say, like, I like the idea of like having this story on the music video. And then I was gonna say, like, I kind of wish it wasn't a thing because it makes it hard to pay attention to the song when you're reading this and being so involved in the story and paying attention to it. But I gotta say, this song was a really good song to do that with because it is kind of the same melodies the whole time, and it's not. This isn't meant to sound bad, but it's not a super interesting song. It's very poppy and just it's catchy. But there's nothing crazy going on, nothing crazy complex to it. It's just a simple kind of singy song, and which is a good song to do this on because it was more of like a background song while listening or while watching the video. Damn, I was just super entranced by that video. I don't know, I don't know where my opinion lies here because it's like at the end of the day, we don't know these people. These are people that we obviously love the art they make, but we do not know them as people, and we don't know what side's the right side, you know. And there shouldn't be sides at the end of the day, but that's the thing. Like there was a few things in there on the video that were like, plans were made behind my back, I got pushed away. That has such a negative connotation to it, obviously referring to I Prevail and like their management. But like that's such a blank statement by saying like plans were made behind my back, agreements were cut and whatnot. Because like when people read that, they're gonna be like, oh my god, I Prevail, they're assholes. Eric's an asshole. The other band members are assholes. But like that could be referring to like their management, you know, their label, you know, like who knows what it's like. Who knows what actually went on? Who knows who's at fault? Obviously that sucks because like we have to watch this video with the thought that Brian's like 100% truthful in everything he's saying. And like, if that's the case, that just sucks, man. Like having all of that happen in your life and then like getting cut from your band basically and having to restart while having a kid and having these surgeries and these health issues. It's crazy. It's crazy. And like, I don't know. I really like Eric. I think he seems like a really cool person. And like, I hope him and Brian have a good relationship. I don't think they do though. And like, so a lot of me wants to like, quote unquote, be on I Prevail's side. But like, dude, if I really hope they're not assholes and like they aren't the problem here. But aside from that, man, beautiful video. It was honestly like really emotional. And the song's good. It's catchy. I like in one of those choruses it changed up and there was actually like a big guitar riff in there. The song's, I mean, it's catchy. He's got a great voice. He's a great singer. And I like the lyrics. It's good, man. It's good. All right. This is Whitechappel. Nothing is coming for any of us. This is a song they released 2 days ago. I have not reacted to anything from Whitechappel since Hymns of Dissonance, which came out a pretty long time ago. I don't know if, I think they released an album since then or like an EP or something. I don't know. I haven't checked anything out since that song. It was crazy and super heavy, and it's Whitechappel, so this is probably going to be super heavy too. Oh. In the flannel. That's a super simple riff. Darn it. Are there captions? Ooh, I like that vocal. Jesus Christ. Oh! Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh my God, the spit flying out of his mouth. Crazy scream. Oh, that melody. This video is crazy. Oh my God, there's 3 minutes. I thought the song was over. Oh my God. Okay. This is like 2 songs in one. This is crazy. I like this shift to this melodic. Bro's got excellent teeth. Dude, this is sick. Oh, man. There's a minute left? Oh my god. Okay, that was Nothing Is Coming for Any of Us by Whitechappel. I'm not super into deathcore. It's not my favorite genre, but Whitechappel is definitely my favorite deathcore band. Like, I have not heard a song by them I didn't like. As someone who doesn't really like the genre all too much. Like, no, this is going to sound hateful, but like, I can't believe there's people who think Lorna Shore is the best deathcore band. I'm not very well versed in the genre. I'm sure there's like some super underground bands that are like even better, but I feel like there's no comparison. Like, Whitechappel is fucking insane, dude. I love that. Bozeman. His last name's Bozeman. I forgot his last name. The vocalist. I don't know. Is it Chris Bozeman? Is that his name? Hold on. What's his name? I have no idea. Holy shit, I'm gonna have a stroke if I can't remember his name. Phil Bozeman. God damn it. Okay. Phil Bozeman, man. He is insane. Like, I feel like there's always those people who are like, I can't hear what he's saying because he's screaming, especially with deathcore. But then, like, as soon as I turn, and I was one of those people, like, I could not understand what he was saying. And then you turn the captions on and you read along as you're listening, and you realize how easy it actually is to hear him. Like, as you're reading the words, you can hear him say them very clearly. Doing those crazy harsh vocals, you can hear exactly what he's saying. He's incredible, man. His lows, dude. This song was awesome. I love how it just did a complete, like, flip. Like, it was like super heavy, a lot of structure changes, a lot of breakdowns and change ups. And then it went melodic and stayed melodic for like 3 minutes with like no vocals, super long solo bridge outro sort of thing, super emotional with no words. The video was beautiful. This is crazy, man. This band is insane. Like, as far as deathcore goes, this is like my favorite deathcore band. Like, I gotta check out more because, dude, they're crazy. Let me know if they came out with an album or like new songs or whatever, because I love this. Like, I get so bored listening to deathcore, but this was crazy. This is crazy. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know who's still in Twitch chat. It's been an hour and a half streaming, and not a whole lot of people are talking. And I've listened to everything I had in my queue. I thought about getting some more stuff in, but it's now 4:30. My back is starting to hurt, and my eyes are starting to hurt from this big ass light in my face. So I'm thinking I'm gonna end it there. I don't know who else is in here, but I appreciate those of you who did come. I was kind of expecting more people to show up, so it's been a while, but also I don't stream, so yeah, I appreciate those of you who were here though. I'm gonna try and do this more often. I know I always say that, but I'm gonna try and get. I will never have a streaming schedule, but I'm just gonna try and do it more. Thanks for hanging out, DefTales. I'll let you guys know if I'm ever streaming again in Discord on YouTube. I'll let you guys know. I enjoy this. This is fun. I'm gonna do this more often because it's easier for me to react to stuff this way because I don't have to like set up recording and edit the video after. I can just stream with you guys, and it's fun to talk about the songs with you guys. Hopefully more people join in the future. It's honestly on me because like I don't promote my Twitch well enough. I don't work on it well enough. It's because I don't care that much about it, but I do want to put more effort towards it. So I'll have to set up like subs and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I'll let you guys know when I'm streaming again. I'll see y'all.